We're going to start our 7th score today, and this one is going to teach us, as always, a few new things. The thing we're going to be focusing on today is a pickup measure, or anacrusis. So I'm going to just give this a title before I forget, Score 7, so we can keep track of what we're doing. And the score in question, I've got a little excerpt here by Krieger, so I'll just, I think it's Johann Krieger, but I'll just put Krieger in for the composer. I've got Bourré in A minor, so we can leave the key signature as C major because it's the same. If you really feel strongly about this, you could put it selected as A minor, but again, it's the exact same key signature. Our time signature, if we flip over to it, is common. Okay, so this is 4/4 time. Same thing that we already had selected, but again, it's a style thing. I'm going to leave the tempo marking off the score for this one, and I'm just going to put an arbitrary amount of measures. We definitely don't need 16, but I'll put some there anyway. And this is the new thing that we're going to be doing. We're creating a pickup measure. Bourrés are, it's very typical that they have a 1-beat pickup, and you can see that with the fact that this starts only with a single beat. The first measure has only a single beat. And if you look to the last measure, it only has 3. So you can think of it as like the beginning and the end of the piece wrap itself up. If it goes in a circle, we have 1 beat plus 3 equals 4. And then each other bar adds up to 4 as well. So that's what we're doing with the pickup measure, 1-beat pickup measure. And I will click... Actually, I'm going to move this to the lyricist because I want to put the subtitle as the German book collection that this is from. Sach musikalisch partien. I probably horribly misspelling and mispronouncing, but I do want to try to get the German. Partien. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right. And then I'll split my screen so we can do some stuff with that too. So you'll notice I've got a 1-beat pickup measure. And that's, again, the main thing that we're trying to figure out how to do today. Okay, so get everything dragged over. Here we go. Time to do some note input. Now today we're only going to be inputting the treble clef because there's something I want to show you in the bass clef tomorrow. And since we're starting with 8th notes, that's going to be number 4, E, D. Now quarter note 5. C, A, D, F, E. Now 8th note's 4, D, C, back to quarter note 5, B, back to 8th note, E, D, back to quarter note 5, back to 8th note. We're not going to do the trill today. B, A, but now we get to do a dotted quarter. So quarter note's number 5, and a dot. We just pressed the dot. So G sharp. Oh, it's defaulting to G natural, so I'll just hit the up arrow to get that sharp. Back to 8th note, A, and then a dotted 6 dot for the dotted half note, and line enter. I don't know if I want to enter in more later. I'll change my mind about that later, but I do want to drag in the repeat bar line just to finish things up. Now, something you'll notice. In the music that I'm copying, we have a dotted half note and that's it. In the music that I'm doing, we have a dotted half note and a quarter. So we need to make sure that this bar has the same number of measures that that will complete the first bar, which only has 1. So basically, I need to change this bar to only having 3 beats instead of 4. So I'm going to measure properties, and I'm going to change it to 3/4. Measure duration is only a 3/4 measure, and then you see that we now have the right amount of beats in this bar. Like I said, we'll take care of the left hand later. We don't have any finger numbering to enter into this one. I'm going to highlight the notes I want slur, hit S. No slur here, but we have slurs at the 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, S. 1, 2, 3, S. This one goes all the way across. And again, I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about the trill, but I really want my slur to go on the bottom, just like the original music I'm notating this from. So I select the slur and hit X. That flips it to the bottom. It reverses the position. And I'm going to save it here today because, like I said, we're not going to input the trill. It's pretty easy to do so, actually. There should be... I might have to look it up, but I could actually just type in trill. And you'll see in the palettes, I could literally just drag and drop this over. And if you had other ornaments you wanted to do, you've got a whole selection of different ornaments that you can drag and drop. So your palettes section is, like I said, always going to be your friend. Let's save this score, and I'm going to come back to this for the next few days. This is going to be a score 7. See you back here next time.